This is Dr. Jack Barnathan with my good friend, the designer, the bridge between strength and innovative design, uh, Geraldo Mercado. Geraldo, it's great to see you today, pal.
Good to be back, Doc. How's it going?
Outstanding, outstanding. Geraldo and I were just having this amazing conversation about things we were discussing with Zhang Toy, the legendary designer who we were with a few weeks ago, and talking about different fashion houses and style, which, as we talk about, inspires strength and is a driving force for decisions, for the things we love, we like, we do. And when it comes to fashion, though, Geraldo, I want to have you share some thoughts, Geraldo, on you have a house like Louis Vuitton, early 1800s, has a heritage, and it was but it started with advancing. They were the first ones to figure out how to waterproof their luggage for ocean voyages, which is how you got around then with beeswax and a lot an interesting design, but it saved the leather and gave them their reputation. And now, so they were disruptors then, but now that's considered heritage. And today, a lot of what fashion's thinking about is another form of disruption, disrupting things, getting the waters to ripple. Tell me, share a little bit, Geraldo, about your thoughts.
We've gone back and forth about the disruptor. There's the lineage and the heritage that comes with it, and there are times where you kind of want to break that mold, break that chain, because things sort of kind of become stagnant, or you almost expect a certain line or a certain look from a particular group. I, for one, have always been one where people go left, I go right, and you've known me for
Hmm.
years. It's always been my ideal factor. People want to go high contrast in color. I reverse it, and I'll go monotone, elegant, and straight edges. A lot of that is what's been playing now. There's a lot of houses where they feel they need the new blood, the fresh blood. Um, we just saw the line from Pharrell the other day. You and I were just literally discussing that about how it was a little different from traditional, sleek, elegant,
Yes.
London, Paris look, and now went with a very Western, Navajo turquoise feel and style. And frankly, kudos for all on my
Yeah,
list.
definitely.
um just what that meant, for the disruption, for the change, for the factor to kind of just deviate a little bit. And it's not it's a test to see what else can we get into. It's a test to see what else can we expand into. There are other divisions that you and I have spoken about that they probably haven't tapped yet, that I would love to exercise and propose. Just what do you do with that on the finishing end, and how do you finish the production on that?
That's the type of thing where, uh, change is going to happen, but there's a lot of other places and a lot of other people just looking for change for the sake of change. But you, I see, I like what you said about left and right, but you're also the one who's always looking for or saying, there's something interesting there. There's something or something that we can do. That's what I always see. And that to me is one of the differences too. That's so
It's designing
powerful.
with a purpose. There are times I feel designs are made for the sake of being made. There's a look, there's a style, there's, for every season, there's a color, there's a trend. But what is the purpose behind it? What were you using it for? What message were you trying to get across? And from there, how do you exercise that and push it into something else? And how does that expand into something else? You may run into something where you may design something in pure error. I mean, we joke about how the hard pretzel was made by mistake because the baker left it in too long, and voila, now everybody a hard pretzel. So, or the Bob Ross happy little mistakes kind of situation. So there are trends that happen by mishap, but most trends are they should have a purpose. They should have a reason behind it. There should be a goal or a mission or an execution or a message
Yes.
to go with it. And rather than it just being a look, what is that message that you're trying to put across?
I love it. I love it. This is strong and something that will continue to evolve. Join Geraldo at his on his social media, Instagram. Check out our for other conversations together. Geraldo Mercado. Thank you, Geraldo.
Till the next one, Doc.